morning everyone. It's about 8 a.m. today and I don't usually wake up that early, but I'm up just to make an installation video for you guys and install the seats. Now this is not gonna be a how-to video because this is my first time ever doing this. So you'll just walk with me through it and I'll try to install it and cover all the details as much as I can. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is the box that it came in. It's a pretty big box. However, UPS messed it up, but nothing happened to the seats. That's why I unboxed it. I unboxed the seats before the driver leaves, so I can refuse the shipment if something happened to it. That's not only it. This right here. So this is definitely not Braum's fault. It's UPS's fault. The box is just torn up. But whatever, that's fine. Nothing happened to the seats, which is the most important thing. So let me take you a look on the seats. So it's full leather racing reclining seats. I went with the diamond red stitching on the side. Didn't want it to be like extra, but I wanted something on it, so it looks perfect. I inspected the seats and I haven't found any single mistake or anything. Like everything is the stitching is all perfect. There's nothing like out of proportion or anything. Let me show you the back. So, they say it's carbon fiber, but I don't think it's like real carbon fiber. Maybe, I don't know. No, it's definitely not real. And this is the recliner right here. It has a Braum right there. So that's what comes inside the box. And what also comes inside the box are the sliders. So these two right here. And this. So this pretty much should slide here. Something like that, and then you pull it and all pulls. So this is what came inside the box. Everything else I'm gonna show you right now is separate. You have to pay for it separate. So the seat bracket, it's from a company called Planted. You can still buy it from their website, and it's basically custom made for like your car. So this one says here, if it can focus, get it out. Okay, so it says here Planet seat bracket Dodge Charger 2006 plus driver. So this is the driver side, and the other one is the passenger side. Also, I got some bolts. Just some bolts and washers. Okay guys, so first off you need a clean surface and flat. So my couch is pretty clean and it's flat. So next you need to get your seat and put it that way. So put it on its face pretty much. Now the seat has 4 bolts here. That's 12 millimeter. So I want to go ahead and take all of them. I already installed the passenger side, so I pretty much know what I'm doing, kinda. So you want to go to your Braum bag that comes with the seats, sliders. You usually get 4, but I already installed both of them, 2 of them on the other seat. So they're all the same, exactly same thing. Come on. Sorry about that. So here you have, this is the locking mechanism. So when you click on it, it gets unlocked and you can slide it back and forth. So like I was saying, they're the exact same thing, but there is a way that you have to install them correctly on the seat itself, the back of the bottom of the seat. So let me go ahead and show you how. Okay, so this is the slider right here. You want this flat bottom to be mounted this way, and you want this here, this gold piece here, well, not gold, but whatever, yellowish, you want it to be down, so exactly this way. So you want this one to be like that way, and the other one, same exact thing, flat. This long piece here be down that way. Okay, so this piece right here, you need to push on it and pull this towards, well, actually let's do it down. So you push this right here and you just keep on pushing it down until you reveal these 2 holes. Okay, so just be careful, this part is actually really hard. You need to push on it hard and just push it down. And be careful because it's moving parts, you don't want to hurt your finger. Pinching point. Anyway, this is the Elite X seat, so you'll have to use the first one. So we'll get the 12 mil that we just got up from there. And first off, you just want to make it, just don't use the thing right away, just use it like that so you won't cross thread or anything like that. And like I said, you need to use the first hole, the upper hole. Well, that didn't sound so good, but anyway. Okay, so don't tighten it all the way. We'll go ahead and push on the metal part again and push it upwards until you reveal three holes down here. It will take the middle hole. So you bring up your 12 mil again. And do it slowly and careful so you won't do any cross threading. So go ahead and tighten this one just until you can't go anymore. Like, don't do it extra tight. So that's it. Push on this, put it down, and tighten this one. That's it. Pretty sturdy. Okay guys, after everything is nice and set, they're both good, bring your handle, whatever is called the handle slider. There's 2 holes on this side right here and 2 on the other, and that's in this metal yellow piece. There's 2 things sticking out from both sides. So you got it right. You got to put these holes in these 2 sticking things. It doesn't sound good at all, but yeah. So this side will go easy. This side you have to put some tension in it, and you have to be really careful so you won't hurt your hands. Just like that. And now you can like click on it instead of pushing on it yourself. Easy. Okay guys, next step, you need to get your seat bracket. This is a planted brand. It says here driver side, so make sure you have the correct side. So I'm doing the driver's seat right now, so make sure you get the correct bracket. Anyway, you need your bracket and you need your bolts. Make sure, well, you don't have to, but Braum offers the bolts, like you can just buy them from there. I would recommend you just to buy them instead of going just to the like Home Depot or anything like that. It would be easier for you. Next step, you need to slide these up all the way, just like that, just like that. Make sure they're locked. You want to get your bracket. So of course there is a certain way that you need to put it. So this is the bracket itself. These 2 things that's coming out is just for the seat belt. So the charger from both sides, the seat belt will have to mount into the bracket. I believe most of the other cars, one side has that side and the other side is not there, because most of other cars, the seat belt mounts to the car itself from the long side where the actual seat belt is. But you want to make sure you put it in the correct location. So this is the correct location for the Dodge Charger. So just like that. And there's a lot of clearance issues here. Let me show you. Okay, so the bracket has so many mounting places that you can use. On top here there's 3. I tried to use the middle one for both, but it doesn't work because this side here where the seat belt is gonna mount, it rubs into the plastic piece right here. This piece is clear, but this side rubs. So the only solution that I could find without rubbing, you put this one right here, the bolt right here, and the 3rd one, like all the way to the end, to this side, and this one in the middle, all the way right here to the right side. So this way, this is clear. Even if I pull it all the way, it clears out. And this way is also clear. This way is close, but it's clear. So I don't know yet. I don't know yet how it's gonna look in the car, because I don't know if it's gonna be a bulky thing that's gonna mount here or just something thin that's not gonna have any issues. So finger crossed. It better, hopefully it will work. Well, not hopefully, it better work. So next, I just put in like a screw here, has an Allen from the back, and it has a washer and just this piece right here, like a locking piece. So same situation here. We'll not tighten it right now. We'll move it down first and see where the other two bolts will mount. Okay guys, so I ran into an issue. So after you put these top ones right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, the top bolts, just don't tighten up all the way. Pull the bracket down all the way down, and here you can find the hole that can fit in there if I move it around a little bit from the top. But on this side there isn't any hole, so there is no hole at all. I tried playing with this, I tried playing with this, put them in different spots, but it wouldn't work. The only way it worked with 4 on is when this piece right here like scratches this part, this plastic piece, and definitely won't do that because it will scratch it every time I pull it back and forth. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna just do it with 3 for now. Other way that you have to drill a new hole and do your own thing, but definitely not doing that right now. If you guys know anything like for the chargers, because the chargers has like 2 brackets coming out, that's the problem. If I only had 1, like all other cars would be easier, but I have 2, so I have to keep that in mind. So I'll go ahead and put this one here. See, it doesn't go in, so I have to pull this one for more up a little bit. Okay guys, so whenever you guys had it down there, like you tighten this one up, like I said, I couldn't find any hole, like it couldn't match anything. I don't know, I might drill a hole here later on just to make it more sturdy, but I'm sure it's gonna be sturdy enough. Anyway, you pull it up again, pull the whole bracket up, and you tighten these 2 here. So you need an Allen key size 6. Focus. I don't know why it's doing that. It's pissing me off. Sorry. Anyway, size 6. And you need a 13 millimeter. Tight. We'll do the other side. Okay, that's it for the bracket, guys. So 1, 2, 3 holes. Pretty kind of pissed off about this one, but hopefully everything goes okay. So it's pretty sturdy, so it's not going anywhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and test, make sure nothing grubs. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the handle here. Nothing grubs. See from the other side? This side is kind of close, but nothing we can do about it. Successful. So that took me about like 3 hours, just because I was doing a lot of testing, changing, and making sure everything fits and what is the best position it would be. But I think that's the best position so far. I don't know how it's gonna be in the car. Hopefully no issues at all. Hopefully no rubbing or anything. So definitely not finishing up today. It's already like 11:30. I woke up at 8 to start doing this whole thing. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I'll start taking off the seats tomorrow, and probably put these ones in. So hopefully there's no issues. Thank you guys so much for watching. What's up, guys? It's literally been a month and a half since the last clip when I installed the seat brackets. Now it's time to install the seats. I already installed the passenger side. I installed it pretty quickly, like 1 week after I installed the brackets, but the driver side I still haven't installed it yet. I have it right here. I made this video about a week ago, but I made it in the parking lot. Sorry, in the parking garage, my parking garage in the apartment. And it came out so dark, so I wasted my whole day just doing a video that I'm not gonna use. I'm literally in the middle of like a public parking. Like, I don't even think I'm allowed to do that. But I'm doing it because I want this video to be like good and someone will actually get benefit from it or actually use it to help them install their seats. So without further ado, let's go and get started. First thing we need to do is disable the seatbelt chime, because if you do not disable it with the stock seats in, you won't be able to disable it. It will keep on going on and on. So how you do that is get your seatbelt, you put it in like that. When the car is off, you put it in the run position and you wait for the seatbelt sign to go off. There you go. And what you need to do is unplug it and plug it 3 times. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And after that you need to turn it off and it should make a noise or a chime. There you go. Should be good now. So let's go ahead and uninstall this stock seats. Okay guys, so the first step is you need to take off the stock seat belt from the chair here on this side. Unfortunately I won't be able to show you that because I already took it off and this bolt was stripped down. It was stripped down badly. So I just took it out. So let me show you. You need to take out that plastic piece here, and here it is. This will be connected to a part here that's this T50 screw. T50. Careful, it's not T47, nothing else. It's T50. The reason why I'm saying that because I used T47 and it stripped it down, and it took me a while to take it off. I had to go to 2 shops to get it fixed. I went to a local like shop here in LA, but they weren't able to take it out. I went to Midas. They took it out because they got the Midas touch. Anyway, make sure it's a T50. You pretty much just take it out, but you have to be really careful because it's really tight in there and it's really soft. It's a soft screw or bolt, whatever it is. So you just take it out and you get your seatbelt out of the way. After that, you need to back up your seat all the way to the back. So just keep pulling it all the way to the back. Do not take out your battery yet, because if you took it out, you won't be able to take off your seat. So push it all the way to the back until you reveal these 2 screws or bolts here. These star ones here. They're shaped like a star. Okay guys, so taking out these 2 bolts that I show you at the front is really important to get the right tools for. So these tools, I got it from AutoZone. I'm sorry, I don't know what they're called, but they come in a set. It's a star shaped. Just go to AutoZone and tell them, like, take a picture of your bolt and they'll get you this one. This is the correct one. Do not use a regular, like, millimeter. Do not use the regular ones, because it might be able to take it out, but it will strip it down for sure, 100%. So these here are the correct ones. This is the correct size here. Make sure you choose the correct size, because some of the sizes actually fit. Let me try to take it out. Okay, so there you go. So I got two of them. All right, 2 of them fit. So this one right here, let's see. See, this one fits, but it has a play in it, just a little bit of play. Why is there so many helicopters, man? I swear every 5 minutes there's a helicopter. I can't do this video. I hope you guys cannot hear it. Anyway, this one has a play in it, see? And you probably would be able to take it off, but you probably strip down the bolt with it. But this one, as you can see, it doesn't have play at all. So you get this right here and put it in. Make sure it's under. It's not under right now, see? Let me see. And you need to be really careful with this too, because I already took them out, so it's easy for me, but it might be really hard for you, so you might need actually a breaker bar. You might need a breaker bar, but I'm not using a breaker bar because I don't need it right now. So go ahead and take it out. There you go. One. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the other one. Okay, so I went ahead and took off the other one. And be careful, if you're sitting on that chair like me right now, it will go back. Because it's off, it will go backwards, so you have to be careful. Also, one more thing, before you move the chair forwards to take off the other two in the back, you need to make sure your steering wheel is in the right position, because you cannot actually change it once you take off the seats. I don't know why, it's connected somewhere to the seats. When you take off the harness here, it's connected, so you will not be able to change it because it's electronic. Unfortunately, it's not manual. So make sure you have this the way you want it. I have it like that. It's perfect. So it's perfect for me, so make sure it is actually perfect for you, because you will not be able to change it. Gotta tell you, man, mod life is not easy, so you have to be prepared for this. Like, you cannot just let me go ahead and buy seats, they look good. It comes with consequences. It's not a stock piece, it's aftermarket. It's not made specifically for chargers, it's made for universal. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the seats forward all the way. And you also want to put the back just a little bit forward, not too much. Doesn't have to be all the way. So like that is good. Let's go ahead and make sure we reveal the two bolts on the back. Alright guys, there you go. These two here in the back too. We have 1, 2. Same exact way, take them off. These come in really tight. I don't know if I mentioned that before in the front, but these are actually really tight. So you might use a breaker bar. Also, one more trick, you need to put pressure on top. You cannot be doing it like that way. So you see here, it's bent, and if you take it off this way, it might cross thread the chassis itself, because these seats are mounted to the chassis. So it's really important step not to mess up your chassis or cross thread anything. So the correct way is putting it on top. Make sure it has some like pressure, just a little bit of pressure, not too much, and just take it out. I already take it out, so it's pretty easy. See, I swear, just another helicopter. I don't know if it's the same helicopter or it's a different one. It's like every 5 minutes. I don't know. One. And 2. Okay guys, so the next part that I'm not sure about, to be honest, if I need to take off the battery for me to take off the wiring harness under the seats. However, if I take off the battery, usually resets everything that's in the system, so once I like took off the seatbelt chime thing, I don't know if I take off the battery, it will be back on to normal. At the same time, I don't want to take the wiring harness, so the airbag will deploy at me with the battery connected. So I don't know. I'll give it 2 minutes to think about it. What am I thinking, guys? Always do it the safe way. So take out the battery. Anything, if the chime still goes on, I don't know. I'll do it again without the battery, without disconnecting the battery. Take out the battery. I always like to put this piece right here, just so it won't touch the negative terminal by mistake and it goes on. Okay, so once you took off all the 4 bolts, the seat will be moving freely, and also the battery is disconnected. And now it's time to take off the wiring harnesses. Alright guys, looks like there's 2 wiring harness. This one is for the airbag and this one for the power seats. So let me go ahead and take it out. There you go. Alright guys, I bought the chair upstairs here in my apartment because I need to take off the seat belt here, where the seat belt clips, and it's right here. It's also at T50. Alright guys, so I took it off. This is the piece that I was looking for. Unfortunately, this piece doesn't come out by itself. It's connected to this whole piece. So this is the sensor. This was connected to something under the seat, and this was connected to this right here. All you have to do is take out this piece right here and just pull it. And this is just a plug. Take it out. And this piece here was stuck into somewhere, so you pry open it. Alright guys, so there you go. That's the piece that I was looking for. Unfortunately, this piece doesn't come out by itself. Like, this piece has to be connected to it, which is the sensor. There's a plug coming out of it that goes under the seat itself. You just unplug it, and this piece here is just stuck into a metal piece. You have to just pull on it, and this here was put in like that. You just have that orange part right here. You just take it out, and then you just pull it. But that's pretty much it. There is a black piece here, like a metal piece. This piece right here, you don't need it because it has like something coming out of it, and it wouldn't fit with the aftermarket seat, so it's really stuck in there. So you'll have to actually hammer it out. Alright, there you go guys, this is the finished product. This piece used to be right here. Just hammered it out with this, take it off, and then the wire, I just taped it with electric tape so it can stay in place. There you go. You need this T50 that I took out earlier, and I have a washer, custom washer that I got from Home Depot. So this will go on the Braum Racing seats. Alright guys, so that's how it looks under the seat. It's pretty dirty. You'll find a lot of dirt. It's actually not too bad. I've seen worse.
There's just some crumbles here and there because I clean my car on a daily, not on a daily basis, but on a weekly basis. So it's not too bad. So make sure you clean out here. Also the carpet here, something spills. Usually a lot of spills here. On the other side, I had a big spill. But obviously I do not have a vacuum right now. And I did not bring my portable vacuum like a dumbass. So I'll leave it like that for now, and I'll install the seat here and I'll clean under the seat. Yeah, I know, it's kind of stupid what I did, but whatever. Okay guys, one more thing that you need to be really care of. While you put the seats in, you need to be careful of this part right here. You don't want to damage it. Unfortunately, I damaged the other part on the passenger side. Let me show you. Boom! Yep, I'm gonna replace it. Good thing I didn't damage any paint, because paint would cost me a fortune. This is a plastic piece. It still costs about $150. Not too cheap, but it's doable, you know. Also this piece here, make sure you're not damaging it. I didn't damage this piece, but I want to change it too. It's been old. This car is about it's a 2011, so it's pretty old. It's an old car, I would say. It's still in good condition because I take care of it, but some wear and tear must happen, you know. It's something you use pretty much every day. But this part right here, I damaged it new, so I'm very sad about it, but it's okay. I'll replace it soon. Also, since I went ahead and already took off the wiring harness, I'll go ahead and put in the battery. Cool. Did you guys know this piece right here? It hangs over here, and you can actually put it right there. I know. See, Dodge are not stupid. They're smart. And there you go. Ooh, nitrous. Okay, so the seat is in the car. First thing you want to make sure is actually fits the car with no rubbing issues or anything. So you sit up on the bracket. Man, I swear this airplane, I swear, I don't know what to do with it. Like, come on. I'm not even joking. Can't even see it. It's too much sun right now. Anyway, sit it on the bracket. See the bracket on the holes where you're gonna go. So just like that. So there you go. Make sure it's right on top of it. The back one here is on top of it too. Doesn't look like there's so much clearance in here. That's fine. Here, it's rubbing a little bit, but the seat is all the way to the front. Obviously, I won't be sitting like that. I'm 6'2", so I won't be sitting like that. So that's not an issue for me. Let me slide it back. Looks like there's good space here. This is all the way the back. I also will not be sitting like that. So let me put it somewhere in the middle. No, that's too front for me. So like that. It's not rubbing. There is space here, space there, space at the front, of course. Here, this piece is right here. It's not touching. The roof is good. There's a lot of space. The only thing that I noticed is when you open this right here, center console, it rubs a little bit. So you see on the other side, it rubs a little bit, but not a big issue. You know, life is not simple. You deal with stuff every day on a several basis, so that's okay with me. So next, let's go ahead and put the bolts in. Alright, so you grab these two weird bolts, and as you can see already, there's a lot of space to actually do it with the star one that I bought. So there will be another method I'll show you, but first thing, you need to get this down here at least to sit in there until you cannot do it anymore with your hand. Start moving it around a little bit so it can fit. Okay, that's the most I can do. And do the other one. There you go. Tighten it with your hand the most you can go. That's good for now. We'll go ahead and do the front ones before we tighten these. Slide your chair all the way to the back until you reveal the front ones. There you go. And then this one right here. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, so I know the camera is not stable. Now you can put washers here if you want. I do not have washers right now. I don't think you really need it. I have on the other passenger side washers, but I don't think you need really washers. Let me go ahead and tighten them down. So like I said, you won't be able to use this. There's no enough space to go in at all. No side, nothing top, nothing. So you'll have to use one of these wrenches. You need to get the correct size. I do not think this is the correct size. 3/8. I don't think it tightens it. Actually, it might be the correct size. I'm not sure, to be honest, but it tightens it. I'm just gonna tighten it for now, and then I'm gonna go later buy one of these that has actually, like, you can actually tighten it. It's way better. I'll show you later, like, if I, well, probably I won't, because I probably won't do it in this video anymore, but this will work for now. I did this to the passenger seat. There's no issues at all. It's not moving, nothing. So we'll go ahead and tighten all of 4 of them. It's pretty boring, so I'm not gonna video this. So alright guys, there you go, the finished product. Seats look amazing in there. They look really nice. They look racy. They're first off, they're lighter than the stock ones. They look nice. What else? That's it? Yeah, I think that's it. They look nice. They're not like, they're comfortable. Haven't really driven it yet, but I sat on it a little bit and it's comfortable. We'll drive it right now. My other seat, my stock seat, is in the back. So in case you're doing this like in a parking lot like me, you can put one seat in the back. So everything looks fine. I really want to change this piece right here. It just has a tear, make the interior look a little better with the seats. That part, it's like $150 from Dodge. Forgot about a last piece here that I forgot to tell you guys about, the seat belt. This seat belt right here. So this goes right here. I hope you guys can see. Let me go to the other side, because I have it installed on the other side correctly. So there you go. So the seat is actually bolted to the bracket itself. However, on that side, when I told you guys at the beginning that I stripped down that bolt, so I went ahead and bought a new one from Dodge. Let me show you. So this is the stock one that got stripped. See that? It's horrible. And this is the new one I bought from Dodge, from the dealership. Look at the difference. It's not even the same. Like, this is the new one they make. Unfortunately, they did not make the old ones anymore. which is kind of stupid. So these long ones will not fit here, would rub so bad. So like this, it's like already like there's no way, you know. See, when I pull the chair forward, it's hitting. So what I can do is just cut this with a Dremel or just get a smaller one. But I don't feel like doing it right now, but I'll do it. I have to do it because the seat belt is just like hanging in there. It will still work, but it wouldn't work on my waist. It will only work on my chest area. But I wouldn't recommend like driving without it. So there you go, guys. The seats. Pretty happy about it. Let's go ahead and go for a test drive. My first driving impression is it sits lower than stock. So I used to have the stock seats all the way to the ground, all the way down, and this one still sits lower. I'm 6'2", so it's okay with me. I can see the road really good. No issues at all with me. I also noticed that the airbag light is off and the seatbelt is off. So that's not pleasant, but that's okay. Until now, I haven't heard any seatbelt chime. It told me in the beginning like seatbelt unbuckled, even though it's buckled. Of course, there's no sensor anymore in the seatbelt, so it's not gonna read anything. But it didn't come back on, or it didn't make any noise so far. So far so good. I don't know. Driving itself, it's a little bit tighter, like the seat itself. It's a little bit, just a little bit, not so much difference in that part, but it's a little bit tighter. Like you can feel like whenever you take a left or right turn, you feel like you're more snugged in the seat, which is good. That's what I kind of wanted. And they're comfortable. They're not comfortable. Sitting position is different, of course, because it looks like it's centered. It's centered with the wheel. Why am I talking like that? Who do I think I am? I'm not like a car reviewer or anything, but I'm just saying my opinion. So, feels good. You know, I'm not gonna be able to give you my full impression the first drive because there's way more that's gonna pop out that I'm gonna see, I'm gonna notice. Fitment is good. I don't see any issues right now with my seating position. If I go all the way to the front, there will be an issue. If I go all the way to the back, there will be an issue. But in the middle is fine. Also, still the chime didn't come on or anything, so that's good. Only the warning, the seatbelt and the airbag is on. That's it for now. So, what would I rate these seats? Like this whole thing, installation, how much it costs, are they actually worth it? Are they actually like lighter? Yes, they are lighter than stock. They're way lighter than stock. I didn't even weigh them. But this seats, the Braum seats with the bracket, they weigh about 31 pounds. The stock seats is easily 60 pounds. So easily 60 pounds. There's an airbag in the stock seat belt. There's a lot of bracket. There's a lot of wiring, and the seats themselves, they're they're heavier. Look, if you can see here, there's so much metal pieces, so you can feel the difference while you're holding them. Pretty happy with the install, looks pretty good. I just need to fix up some pieces here and there in the interior to make it look better. But that's pretty much it for now, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope this video was worth it and you guys actually learned anything from it. I was literally in the middle of the street just doing it, just for you guys and for me too. And like I said, I did it before in the garage and it was just too dark. I wasted my whole day, but that's fine. Life is not easy. And thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube. I just got monetized like 2 days ago, so I'm very happy about that. And follow me on Instagram. I'll put it down here, Pharaoh_.